What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode in 3 to T series, where I'm attempting to play every single course within GSPro by, as the name implies, playing 3 holes per course. Usually the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th. However, this course here today is only 9 holes, so we're doing 1, 5, and 9. And before we get into it, I just want to mention and point out, I'm going to try to start getting into the habit of turning the wind on so you guys can see the trees moving a little bit. Shout out to Mashy, one half of the Between Two Biomes boys. He suggested doing that. Before, I was just playing with no wind to try to make it the most effective practice as I can and work on my distances. But it is a good point. He mentioned that if you turn the wind on calm, which is only, I think, like 1 to 3 miles an hour, it's not really going to do much. It's like 1% for every mile an hour you're hitting into. Not a ton, but does give the trees and the leaves and the bushes and everything a little bit extra movement. So I think it looks a little bit better. And on top of that, I want to get into the habit of start playing the course altitude and the course elevation. So this one, I think it was just over 1,000 feet. We'll see how we do with adjusting to the altitude on the fly with these 3 holes. But I will preface this with saying I've been doing some swing work lately. The head golf professional, so I call him C-Drum, has been courteous enough to help me out with some swing tips. So if you guys have been catching some of my live streams, I've been kind of overhauling my swing a little bit, trying to hit it a bit better, and kind of adopted a somewhat Tommy Fleetwood-esque swing with kind of a more abbreviated backswing, a little bit more of an abbreviated follow-through. For me, it feels like I'm hitting more of like a lower punch shot. So we'll see. In the time being, it does feel like I'm hitting it a lot better, but for some of these videos, it may get a little bit worse before it gets better. So just keep that in mind. But for today's video, we are playing Warren Swigart. Probably I butcher all these names. So Warren Swigart, I think. Something like that. This is in Omaha, Nebraska, USA, designed by Holiday 402. 9-hole par 3 course, I believe it is. Graphics look pretty good. So we'll see how we do. And I am making a little bit of a change. Part of the 3 to T series, it has been. I need to get back into them and make up for some weeks doing some live streams. But as of this video, I'm switching over to, instead of the most popular course based on view count, I'm going to go based on likes. I'm going to try to get some more engagement on the channel. I would appreciate if you guys like the video. So throughout the week, however many I post, whatever video has the most amount of likes in this 3 to T series, I'll come out and do a full 18-hole live stream. So you guys basically just cast your vote by liking the video. So keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and get into it. First hole, par 3, 149. We'll hit the flyover here. I kind of took my time warming up earlier. Yesterday there was more snow, so I shoveled snow for about 3 hours yesterday. We'll see how some of the distances go. At least the 1,000 feet of elevation or altitude will help. But 149, we're going to aim a little bit over here to the right. Again, a little bit wayward with some of this newer swing stuff, so my miss has been an overdraw to the left and or a hook. But 149, I guess we'll take a look where the pin is. Make a club selection. I'm thinking, all right, 9-iron. Should be able to get there. And worst case scenario, we're a little bit long, a little bit short, that kind of thing. But let's see what we can do here. Try to finish even par through the 3 holes, playing the furthest back tees. I think there was only 3. It was red, blue, and junior, I think. So we'll see how we do here. And you guys can let me know if C-Drum knows what he's talking about in terms of swing stuff, and if my swing looks any better, any different. The contact, I can't argue with that. Again, if you guys have been catching up with my live streams, I've been doing a lot of that stuff. So we'll see. But 9-iron here. All right, 133 wasn't the best contact. A little bit short. I need to remember on some of these. Again, I'm still trying to get a feel for kind of this newer swing, but I got to try to step on the gas a little bit more at the bottom. And I was hitting some pretty good on the range before, and then go figure, that one not as good. But give us a look here, 13 yards. We're playing 5-foot gimme circles. Normal greens, normal fairways, I believe it was. So we're going to try to, out of the fairway, 13 yards, try to hit this about 10 with the 60 degree here. $11. Oh, just outside the inner circle. Not a terrible shot. I was looking for 10. That would have got it done. I hit it 1.8 yards, the raw carry beyond that, but not too bad. Got a putt here to try to save par. 5 feet down 1 inch, which will play 1 foot. 1 foot. So 5 feet playing 4 feet. We're gonna aim right edge. Pretty short putt. And apologies, it is extremely windy out today. It's gonna be windy tomorrow too, but today they said sustained winds of 20 to 30 miles an hour and gusts upwards of 40. So if you hear like the garage moving or anything, apologies if it's a little bit more noisy, but let's see if we can roll this in, try to save par here. All right, we did. Even through 1. Going over to the second hole, or at least for us, the 5th hole, par 3, 105, down 4. Hit the flyover, and just going to be my choke down approach wedge shot from 100 yards. Assuming this is a real course, looks like we're in kind of a neighborhood. Good job on the graphics. I'm trying to do a better job of noticing certain stuff. A lot going on between me trying to talk and make the videos at least halfway interesting, focusing on my swing, all the things I want to remember to say, and kind of seeing what the course has to offer. I'll aim a little bit to the right out there, account for the draw. Choke down approach wedge. Oh, I thinned it, but I think it'll work. It's fading a little bit. It was thinning off the heel. Sit. All right, just into the fringe. It's saying fairway. Again, that probably would have worked out all right. It was 103, 110 in the game because of the altitude and the downslope. May have stayed on the green if I was using the my regular altitude at 305 feet, which is where my house is. But in any event, leaves us with 12 yards. It's going to be the same thing. Probably try to hit this about 9. 60 degree. Hit it 10. Right off the pin. It's a good shot. We'll take it. Again, a little bit too much. But we're in for another par. Third and final hole here. 9th hole, another par 3, 117. I picked this one. I figured on top of my warm-up on the range before, a good course to start off on here. Got the parking lot and the clubhouse over there, kind of a maintenance shack. Pin is back left. So we've got 117. We'll go there, and we'll go like 3/4 pitch and wedge. See if we can stick this green and or hopefully put it kind of close. All right, 112. This should work. Sit. Right next to the pin. I don't hate that. Again, with this swing that I've been trying out, I've only been doing it for a couple days, but I hit, over the course of like 3 days, I hit balls for like 10 hours combined. But this more abbreviated follow-through, kind of Tommy Fleetwood-esque, like I was talking about, abbreviated backswing, abbreviated follow-through. The contact, I just can't argue with it. It's been so much more consistent. So I think it's, at least parts of it, most of it is probably here to stay, but we'll see. I like tinkering with my swing here and there, but leaves us with a 13-foot 6-inch putt down 4, so it's going to play 9 feet 6 inches for birdie. Breaking a little bit right to left at the start, and then still breaking at the cup, but not quite as much. I think we'll go there. Hopefully that's not too much, and it's about a cup to the right there that I have aimed. We'll see if we can roll this in for a birdie. A little bit of a push, or not. Felt like a push, but Square read that as 0.0. I have been working on, I noticed it when I've been doing my putting streams inside. I think I had a tendency, because my miss has always been a push with my putter. I feel like I got over the past year or so, I got into a tendency of hitting the ball, seeing it go right. So I feel like I've almost started, I noticed with the square the other day I was pulling everything. So I think I kind of ingrained a slight shut club face and like a little baby baby pull draw with my putter. I've been trying to work on feeling like the club face is a little more open, a little more square. Apparently that one was good. Felt like a push, but that's kind of why I mentioned that. Maybe my feel has been a little bit off. But birdie to end it. So from Warren Swigart, I don't know if I'm saying that. It doesn't sound right, but in Omaha, Nebraska, USA, course designer Holiday 402. We ended up with 1 under through the 3 holes, so I know the left side's getting cut off, but par on 1, par on 5, and a birdie on 9. The settings down below that are getting cut off. Just stroke play, fairways were normal, greens were normal, stimps were 8. We played the blue tees at 1,269 yards, mulligans were off, Thursday pins, you guys can see the rest. Course elevation, 5-foot gimme circles, calm wind, that kind of stuff. But there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any course requests, let me know down below. Again, shout out to the members that have joined the channel. Really appreciate the additional support. And again, if you guys are curious why usernames are at the beginning and end of all these videos, it's because of the membership options. You can select. There's 3 different options. You can select which one. I would greatly appreciate the additional support, and shout out to the members that have been here since I started doing it, and any of the new ones, potential new ones. Really appreciate it. But I'm going to wrap this one up. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.